So a few of you know that I went down to California. I went to IMATS, LA, and I also went to Disneyland. For those of you that didn't know, surprise! So anyway, this is sort of a video of all the stuff that I did down there. I'll split it up into probably 2 parts. One part is IMATS, getting down here, and Universal Studios. I went there too. And then the second part will be Disneyland. Yay! So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I'll start with like getting down to California and everything. So our flight was set to leave at 12:35, I think. And so we gave ourselves about 2 hours to actually get to the Toronto airport, and about 2 to 3 hours of waiting at the airport and stuff. The night before, we tried to check in online, but it kept being like, nope, you're not allowed to. So I was really pissed off, so we went to the airport, tried to do it on the electronic thingy, and it was just like, no. So we had to go and harass one of the check-in people, and apparently my passport is under Catherine, which is my real name, and my ticket was under Katie because my credit card is under Katie. So that sort of fucked with everything. So we got that figured out, and then it wasn't that much longer of a wait once we got through customs and all that junk. And so we only waited a little bit, played on the iPad for a little bit, and then we were off. And the flight was supposed to take 5.5 hours, but I guess we had a good wind thing, and we arrived in like 4.5, so that was awesome. So we finally made it to California, like after a year of planning. Like, holy crap, I'm actually going to California. Like that was so insane. Like, oh my god. So we finally made it, and like, holy crap, that airport is absolutely tiny. We went into the Los Angeles airport, and like, you can fit 5 of those into the Toronto airport. Like, you'd think it would be the other way around. But anyway, we got there, and we had booked a shuttle to get us from the airport to the hotel. And I looked up online, and the airport has suggested 2 different shuttle services, and I looked at the reviews, and both of them were awful. Like, the reviews were so bad. Like, one of them, I think, had 1 star, and one had like 1.5. So I was reading the reviews, and there was like horror stories of like people never getting picked up, missing their flights, they lost their luggage, the luggage was all broken when they got it back. But anyway, so I went with the better rating one. I know there was other shuttle services, but I didn't, just in case they were like even worse than that. I just went with, I can't even remember, I think it was Super Shuttle? I think I went with Super Shuttle. And, so I was expecting, like, the worst thing to happen. But the guy was so awesome. He picked up our stuff. We didn't have to wait very long. And he picked up all our stuff. And, he actually was, like, a little tour guide. And he told us all of, like, the famous sites and everything. He showed us the Hollywood sign. And he showed us a whole bunch of places that, like, that were filmed there. And it was really cool. So he was a really good guy. So, the reviews weren't, they scared me, so I expected, like, the worst, but it was actually pretty good. So we finally made it to the hotel. We were staying at the Hilton, so we sort of chilled in the hotel, and then that night we decided to go to the Cheesecake Factory. But one thing that was really weird is the decorations for, like, lamps and stuff all look like the Eye of Sauron. Like, why? Like, here's a picture, I'll show you, and like, it's all over the place. Why did they have that? It's weird. So we just finished at the Cheesecake Factory. I'm so full I'm gonna die. But I thought I would show you guys the hotel room. There's nothing really special about it, but I thought I'd show you anyway. So, bathroom, mirror, shower, tub, you know, basic shit. Safe, ooh, ironing board, that is important. on a mirror thing. Big TV. Bed. All our shit. A bag from the Cheesecake Factory. I don't even know. Big bang. Desk and chair and other chair. And lamp. I like the lamp. It's a pretty lamp. And then my stuff from the Cheesecake Factory. Oh my god, it was the best cheesecake ever. So good. And the view, can you see outside? Not really. It's about 7:30 this morning on Friday the 17th. And I'm about to do my makeup. Nothing fancy. Just gonna do some sparkly shit, but yay! So the next day, we got to go to Universal Studios, which was so much fun. Kenny's cranky. We're going to Universal. Yay! I loved all of the little shows and stuff. Like the animal actors were so cute, and the special effects stage was really cool. My favorite character walking around would probably be Beetlejuice, because he looked like the character. It was awesome. So we just got back from Universal Studios. We spent the whole day there. We spent most of the time in the actual park, and we only allotted about an hour in the Universal City, and I regret that so much because there was so much cool stuff that we missed that I didn't get to see, but you know, there was so much stuff to buy that I saved money, which is good. But there was this one snow globe that I really wanted. It was Legolas, and instead of snow, it had sparkles. And seriously, when you tipped it upside down, he became so fabulous. It was fantastic. But there's no way I'd be able to bring it home, so I had to leave him there. I went on the Jurassic Park ride, and I don't do rides, but I saw it online, and I thought it was so cool. And everything was cool up until the very last bit where we had to go down that big waterfall thingy. Oh god. I will insert the picture of my face and my boyfriend's face, and we are fantastic. You can tell we love it. Yep. So tomorrow is IMATS. I will of course do more pictures and videos. Today I took 400 pictures. Whoops. So I'm sure I will add some pictures at the end of this if you want to see. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye! Off to IMATS! Yay! Yep, that's about it. So the next day we went to IMATS. That was the main reason that I went down there, is so I could go to IMATS LA, because it's the biggest IMATS. And so we got ready in the morning, and then we left about an hour before. It only was we were literally right around the corner from the convention center. So we left about an hour early so we could get a good spot in line. And no, oh my god. We walked for about 15 minutes to find the end of the line, and it would have taken us about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours to get through that stinking line. So we were standing there waiting and waiting. Like, the show hadn't even started yet, and we were at the very back of the line. It sucked. But we're waiting there, and then this guy, I will not mention his name in case he gets in trouble, but he was in IMATS, you know, like part of the show, and he was a vendor and everything, part of a makeup company, and he saw us, and he's like, are you from Canada? Like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, oh, I traveled down here. He's like, are you waiting in line? I'm like, yes. He's like, well, do you want to come with me? Like, I can take you in. I'm like, yes. Like, of course. Wait 2 hours and, you know, get really bored and miss a lot of the show, or go in with you and be like one of the first people there. So we got to go through the back, and we missed the line. We were in there like just as it opened, so it was so awesome. So we didn't get our wristband yet, so we had to sort of sneak around and not showing our wrist because we didn't have the wristband. So later that afternoon, we dropped off our stuff at the hotel, and then came back and got officially our wristbands when there was no ridiculous line. And so the problem with that stupid wristband is if you have the 2-day wristband thing, you have to wear it for the 2 days. You cannot take it off. Except Kenny's was big enough for him to slip off, which was not fair. I had to sleep with it, and it had pointy edges, and it hurt. Like, that's just stupid. They should just give you 2 bracelets. Okay, so this is what I've got for the first day of IMATS. It's silly that they have such big bags when, like, seriously, there's that in it. But I like it anyway. Just whee! Random stuff. I'll show you guys what I got later. I'll do a big, huge thing when I'm finished. So it's the end of day 1 of IMATS. I had a lot of fun. I didn't spend too much, which is good. But there's always tomorrow. Yeah. I met a lot of fun people like Amy from Sugar Pill and a fabulous drag queen from Deluxe. That was fun. I got pictures with them. And I wore a dress today, and it was uncomfortable as balls. So I am quite pleased to be able to sit with my legs open now, because I'm classy like that. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be a little bit more comfortable. It's just about 8 o'clock. I'm going to slap some makeup on, minus the bottles, and this asshole's still sleeping. So it's day 2 of IMATS. I hope I don't spend a lot more. I'm going to save up for Disney. I probably will, but that's okay. It's okay. I've got monies. Not really. So anyway, hopefully we meet some fun people and do some fun stuff. And yeah, I'll show you a few clips of it there. Okay, bye. So on day 2, we got in straight away, because we had the stupid wristband that I had to sleep with. That sounded wrong. So we didn't have to wait in a big lineup, so that was good. And so we got in right away and did a whole bunch more shopping, which I will show you what I got in a second. And then I got to meet Lex from Made You Look. She's awesome. And I got a picture with her. And the Battle of the Brushes, that was really cool. Both days were really cool, but I think I liked the second day better. I think that was superheroes, and like some of the makeup was just awesome. Oh, I loved it. That's the one thing that I like about IMATS LA is the Battle of the Brushes, and also all of the artists like doing makeup, doing little demonstrations and stuff, they're a lot better than the ones at Toronto. Like, the ones at Toronto are good, but these ones really raised the bar. And there was a lot more people that I had recognized, like Goldie Starling and Lex and everything. And there was also the like face-off panel and the Naked Vegas panel, which was really great. So at Toronto, they don't have that much of the panels that I know a lot of. So that was really cool to see. Overall, I think IMATS LA is pretty close to the Toronto one, minus the like the panels and stuff. Some of the brands, like Sugar Pill and Lime Crime, they don't come out to Canada, which sucks. But like, I found that LA just had so many freaking people. Like, you'd go into a lineup and you'd be standing there for an hour waiting for to purchase one little eyeshadow or something. So like, I was kind of like, oh, that line's really big, I don't want to go in it. So that kind of sucked that way. With Toronto, there's still lots and lots of people, but it seems to be the lineups aren't as long and it's not as busy. Would I go to IMATS LA again? Yes, but if I didn't have to pay like $3,000 for a flight, yeah, it sucked. So if I could magically teleport there and not have to pay all that money, then yes, I definitely would. So long, IMATS. It's been fun. I've touched way too many butts by accident. Yeah. There you go. You got your 5 minutes of fame. Bye! So it's our last night in Pasadena. We're gonna go out for dinner and then probably swim in the pool a bit and then pack all our shit and get ready to go to Disneyland. Yay!